Neo Texum and Meyer are leading the pack, followed closely by Ferra023 and myself, with Drin1 and MYST1 for 9 in third place. It's still early, but already some intense competition shaping up. Palocaster09 advances to 15p, overtaking Twix 560 and Unaroekasuel. One serious guy from Team No Name Racing climbs to 17p, overtaking Sabine 27 and Nigo. Ferra023 and Amy are battling it out for the top spot, both in the Arrows A10B and Benetton B188 respectively. Meanwhile, Waynetrain94 and Sir Ironbot are locking horns with Cedric and Iremir for 8th position. And Duff Dad has made a move, climbing to 11th place by overtaking Gary Z. Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33 have made a jump to 9th place, leaving Gary Z behind. However, Gary Z didn't give up and managed to take the 10th position from Cedric and Iremir. Twix 560 and Unaroekasuel are engaged in a tight battle with Palocaster09 for the 15th spot. It's a mix of Lotus 100T and McLaren MP for fighting for that position. Drin1 and MYST1 for 9 have made a move to 3rd place, passing Neo Texum and Meyer. It's a tight battle between them in their Osler FA1L and Benetton B188 cars. Meanwhile, Palocaster09 has advanced to 15th place, overtaking Twix 560 and Unaroekasuel. Duff Dad is now in 11p, passing Cedric and Iremir. Sabine 27 and Nigo have advanced to 18p, overtaking one serious guy. Mark Zero Xize and his GN7 are now at 21p, overtaking Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix. Raphael and Twitch 5D in the Lotus 100T are neck and neck with Mark Zero Xize and his GN7 in the Williams FW12, all vying for the 20th position. Lacroix 1980 and Nikenbakum are in a tight battle for 6p, with Lacroix 1980 driving a Benetton B188 and Nikenbakum in an Arrows A10B. Meanwhile, Zago 22, ST4NBZH, and Palocaster09 are fiercely competing for 14p. Waynetrain94 and Sir Ironbot make impressive moves to secure the 6th position by overtaking Lacroix 1980 and Nikenbakum. Palocaster09 also climbs up to 14th, surpassing Zago 22 and ST4NBZH. Sabine 27 and Nigo advance to 17th, overtaking Amaljit and MD 162. Raphael and Twitch 5D have advanced to 19p, overtaking one serious guy. The three are in a close battle for the position. Additionally, Mark Zero Xize and his GN7 have progressed to 21p after overtaking Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix. Lacroix 1980, Nikenbakum, Kamikaze 38, and Rapala 33 are currently locked in a tight battle for the 7th position. Meanwhile, Gary Z and Duff Dad are engaged in their own duel for the 10th spot, with Gary Z in a Ferrari F1/87/88C and Duff Dad in a McLaren MP4/4. Duff Dad has made an impressive leap, overtaking 10 cars to secure the top spot. Gary Z is also on the move, passing 8 cars to claim second place. Now, Duff Dad from Team COD has surged to 1P, overtaking Gary Z. Farah 023 and I are neck and neck, leading the pack, with Drin1 and MYST1 for 9 right on our tails. Trailing behind in third is Neo Texan and Meyer, but it's still anyone's game at this point. Currently, Cedric and Irene are fiercely contending for the 10th position, with Paulo Coster 09 not far behind in a battle of Lotus 100T and McLaren MP for /4 respectively. Meanwhile, Sabine 27, Nigo, Amaljit, and MD 162 are locked in a tight fight for the 15th spot, with Tyrell 017 and AGSJH 23 in the mix. Additionally, Amaljit, MD 162, RR Raphael, and Twitch 5D are vying for the 16th place, featuring AGSJH 23 and Lotus 100T cars. Raphael and Twitch 5D are making moves, now up to 15p after overtaking Sabine 27 and Nico. Meanwhile, one serious guy has also advanced to 19p, overtaking Mark 0 Xize and Eastgene 7. Cedric in the Lotus 100T is jostling with Iremir in a McLaren MP for /4, both from Team Blue Star, in an engaging battle for the 10th position. Waynetrain 94 and Sarahinbot in the Arrows a 10B and Kamikaz 38 and Rapala 33 in the Benetton B188 are fiercely contesting the 6th position. Twix 560, Unuru Ekasul, RA Raphael, and Twitch 5D are currently locked in a struggle for the 14th spot. Amaljit and MD 162 in the AGSJH 23 and Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix in the Arrows a 10B are engaged in a competitive battle for 17th place. Waynetrain 94 and Sarahinbot have advanced to 6th place, surpassing Kamikaz 38 and Rapala 33. Twix 560 and Unuru Ekasul made progress to 14th place, overtaking RR Raphael and Twitch 5D. Amaljit and MD 162 have moved up to 17th place, overtaking Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix. Amaljit and MD 162 are neck and neck with Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix as they battle for the 17th position. It's an intense showdown between the AGSJH 23 and the Arrows at 10B. Siddiq and Iremir are neck and neck in their battle for 10th position, with Paulo Costa 09 also in the mix. Meanwhile, Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix have made impressive moves, now sitting in 17th place after overtaking Amaljit and MD 162. Mark 0 Xize and Eastgene 7 are now at position 18, successfully overtaking Amaljit and MD 162. Meanwhile, Amaljit and MD 162 are in a heated battle with one serious guy for the 19th spot. Exciting action on the track. Cedric and Iremir are fiercely contesting the 10th position, with Cedric driving a Lotus 100T and Iremir piloting a McLaren MP for /4. Meanwhile, Mark 0 Xyz, Dijon-7, Amaljet, and MD-162 are engaged in a tight battle for the 18th spot. Mark 0 Xyz and Dijon-7 are in a Williams FW12 while Amaljet and MD-162 are at the helm of an AGS JH23. Twix 560 and Unaro Ekasul have advanced to 15th place, surpassing Sabine 27 and Nico. Amaljet and MD-162 have also made progress, climbing to 18th place after overtaking Mark 0 Xyz and Dijon-7. Palocaster 09, R.A. Raphael, and Twitch 5D are locked in a tight battle for the 11th position. Palocaster 09, S. McLaren MP for /4 and R.A. Raphael, and Twitch 5D, S. Lotus 100T are putting on quite a show. R.A. Raphael and Twitch 5D have advanced to 11th place, surpassing Palocaster 09. Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix have also made progress, climbing to 16th place after overtaking Sabine 27 and Nico. Mark 0 Xyz and Dijon-7 have gained ground, moving up to 18p by overtaking Amaljet and MD-162. It's a tight battle for 18p with both drivers pushing hard. Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix in the Arrows a 10B are fending off Sabine 27 and Nico in the Tyrrell 017, all vying for the 16th position. It's a close battle as they navigate the track. Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix make moves to 15p, passing Sabine 27 and Nico. Train 94 and Sir Ironbot in the Arrows a 10B are fiercely contending against Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33 in the Benetton B188 for the 6th position. It's a thrilling battle on the track. Palocaster 09, Zigo 22, and ST4NBZH are fiercely competing for the 12th position. Meanwhile, Twix 560 and Unaro Ekasul in a Lotus 100T are having an intense battle with Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix in an Arrows a 10B for the 14th spot. Train 94 and Sir Ironbot have gained ground, now sitting in 6th place after overtaking Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33. Palocaster 09 from Team Blue Star, Zago 22, and ST4NBZH are in a tight battle for the 12th position. Palocaster 09, Zago 22, and ST4NBZH are currently engaged in a tight battle for 12th place. Palocaster 09 has made a move and is now in 12th place after overtaking both Zago 22 and ST4NBZH. Mark 0 Xize and his GN7 in the Williams FW12 are fiercely contesting 18P with the Maljet and MD162 in the AGS JH23. A Maljet and MD162 have advanced to 18P, surpassing Mark 0 Xize and his GN7. Twix 560 and Unaro Ekasuel in the Lotus 100T are fighting it out with Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix in the Arrows 10B for 14P. Meanwhile, Mark 0 Xize and his GN7 in the Williams FW12 are engaged in a close battle with one serious guy in the Ferrari F1/87/88C for 19P. Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix are neck and neck with Sabine 27 and Nigo in a tight battle for 15th place. Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix handling the Arrows 10B, while Sabine 27 and Nigo are behind the wheel of a Tyrrell 017. Zago 22 and ST4NBZH in the McLaren MP for are in a heated battle with Twix 560 and Unaro Ekasuel in the Lotus 100T for the 13th position. Mark 0 Xize and his GN7 are locked in a tight battle for 19th place, both driving Williams FW12S. Right behind them, one serious guy is pushing hard in the Ferrari F1/87/88C. Kamikaze 38, Rapala 33, Lacroix 1980, and Nikem Bakum are currently engaged in a tight battle for the 7th position. Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix in the Arrows 10B are currently battling Sabine 27 and Nigo in the Tyrrell 017 for the 15th position. It's a tight tussle as they navigate the track. Dovdad is now within striking distance of Fafamaker and Romans, closing the gap by 2.0. Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix in the Arrows a 10B are fending off Sabine 27 and Nigo in the Tyrrell 017, all vying for the 15th position. The battle is on. Cedric, Iremir, R.A. Raphael, and Twitch 5D are locked in a close battle for 10th place. Meanwhile, Zigo 22 and Street for NBZH are fighting Twix 560 and Unreal Casual for the 13th position, with some intense driving happening between a McLaren MP for /4 and a Lotus 100T. Welcome back, Sputnik. So glad to have you back in the race car spectating squad. Let's buckle up and enjoy the action together. Zigo 22 and ST4NBZH are engaged in a tight battle with Twix 560 and Unaro Akasiol for the 13th position. Their skills are on full display as they navigate the track in their respective McLaren MP for /4 and Lotus 100T cars. Twix 560 and Unaro Akasiol are making moves, climbing to 13th place by overtaking Zigo 22 and Street for NBZH. The battle for 13th place is heating up between Twix 560 and Unaro Akasiol in the Lotus 100T and Zigo 22 and Street for NBZH in the McLaren MP for /4. The battle for 13th place is heating up as Zigo 22 and ST4NBZH overtakes Twix 560 and Unaro Akasiol. In another intense battle, Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix are going head-to-head with Sabine 27 and Nigo for the 15th position. Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix have advanced to 14th place, surpassing Twix 560 and Unaro Akasiol. It's a tight contest between Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix in their Arrows a 10B and Twix 560 and Unaro Akasiol in their Lotus 100T for the 14th spot. Meanwhile, Fafamaker and Romans have moved up to 20th place after overtaking Mark 0 Xies and Asgene 7. Drin 1 and MYSD 1 for 9 have taken the lead, passing Farah 023 and Amy. There's an interesting battle for 6th place between Kamikars 38, Rapala 33, Lacroix 1980, and Nikembakum. Zago 22 and ST4NBZH in the McLaren MP4/4 are battling it out with Hoped 03 and Super Lacroix in the Arrows a 10B for 13th place. Meanwhile, Twix 560 and Unaro Ekasuel in the Lotus 100T are locked in a tight fight with Sabine 27 and Nigo in the Tyrrell 017 for 15th place. Amaljet and MD 162 are making moves, overtaking for cars to secure 13th place. Mark 0 Xies and his GM7 are also on the move, passing 7 cars to claim 14th place. Duff Dad is keeping pace, overtaking 7 cars for 15th place. Wayne Train 94 in the Arrows a 10B is in a fierce fight with Sarayan Bot in the Benetton B188 and Neo Texan and Meyer. Meanwhile, Kamikars 38, Rapala 33, Lacroix 1980, and Nikembakum are locked in a battle for 6th place. Noted. Neo Texan and Meyer have advanced to 3P, surpassing Drin 1 and MYST 1 for 9. RR Raphael and Twitch 5D now hold 5P after overtaking Wayne Train 94 and Sarayan Bot. Paulo Costa 09 is gaining on Cedric and Iremir, shrinking the gap by 2.1 seconds. Duff Dad is making moves, overtaking 6 cars to secure the 9th position. Gary Z is also on the move, passing 5 cars to claim the 11th spot. On the other hand, Amaljet and MD 162 are facing challenges, dropping back 6 positions to 19th place. Twix 560 and Unaro Ekasuel are making impressive gains, closing the gap by 8.2 seconds on Amaljet and MD 162. Neo Texan, Meyer, Drin 1, and MYST 1 for 9 are engaged in a tight battle for 3rd position. Hoped 03 and Super Lacroix have made a significant move, advancing to 20th place after overtaking Amaljet and MD 162. Hey there, Majin Woe. Welcome back to the stream, great to have you join us again. Let's buckle up and enjoy some awesome AI race car action together. Drin 1 and MYST 1 for 9's bold move has propelled them to 3P, surpassing Neo Texan and Meyer. Meanwhile, Zago 22 and ST4NBZH are fiercely contending for 15P, showcasing impressive driving skills in their McLaren MP4/4 and Ferrari F1/87/88C respectively. Lacroix 1980 and Nikembakum have advanced to 9P, passing Duff Dad. Meanwhile, Zago 22 and ST4NBZH are dueling with one serious guy for 15P. It's a tight competition with Zago22 and ST4NBZH in the McLaren MP4/4 and one serious guy in the Ferrari F1/87/88C. Duff Dad is now in 20p after losing 9 positions, while Gary Z is now in 22p after dropping 10 positions. Kamikars 38 and Rapala 33 have made impressive moves, now sitting at 11p after overtaking Cedric and Irimir. Zago22 and ST4NBZH in the McLaren MP4/4 are neck and neck with one serious guy from Team No Name Racing in the Ferrari F1/87/88C for the 13th position. Fafamaker and Romans are in a tight battle with Hugt03 and Super Lacroix for 17th position. Fafamaker and Romans are in a McLaren MP4/4, while Hugt03 and Super Lacroix are driving an Arrows A10B. Zago22 and Street4NBZH are currently locked in a battle for 13th position, both driving the McLaren MP4/4. One serious guy in the Ferrari F1/87/88C is also in the mix. AI cars are like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're gonna get. Maybe it's just having an off day, who knows. Let's enjoy the race. Farah023, Amy, Drin1, and MYST149 are locked in an intense battle for the top spot. Farah023 and Amy are piloting Arrows A10B, while Drin1 and MYST149 are behind the wheel of Osler FA1L. Fafamaker and Romans in the McLaren MP4/4 are locked in a heated battle with Hugt03 and Super Lacroix in the Arrows A10B for 17th place. The competition is fierce as they navigate the track. Zago22 and ST4NBZH are in a tight battle for 13th position, both in McLaren MP4/4, while one serious guy in a Ferrari F1/87/88C is also in the mix. Hugt03 and Super Lacroix are fiercely competing for the 18th spot, both driving an Arrows A10B. Meanwhile, Amaldat and MD162 are also locked in a battle, piloting an AGS-JH23. Newcambakken and Lacroix 1980 showing some skill, moving up to 7th place. Meanwhile, Zigo22 and ST4NBZH are having a tight battle with one serious guy for 13th position. The McLaren MP4/4 and Ferrari F1/87/88C are both putting up a good fight. Vervanmaker and Romans are gaining ground on Mark 0 Xis and Dijon-7, reducing the gap by 3.6 seconds. Vervanmaker in the McLaren MP4/4 is putting up a fight with Romans, both battling it out with Hoped 03 and Super Lacroix for the 17th position. Keep an eye on this intense competition. Lacroix 1980 and Dijon-Prenois have advanced to 6th place, overtaking Paul Ocaster 09. Sabine 27 and Nigo are duking it out with Wayne Train 94 and Sarayan Bot for the 8th position. Zigo 22 and ST4NBZH have made a move up to 13th, passing Mark 0 Xis and Dijon-7. Hoped 03 and Super Lacroix have made a strong move, advancing to 17p by overtaking Vervanmaker and Romans. Both are fiercely competing for the 17th position. Exciting battle. Additionally, Dovdad has climbed up to 19p after overtaking Amaljet and MD 162. Vervanmaker, Romans, and Dovdad are locked in a tight battle for 18th place. Paul Ocaster 09, Wayne Train 94, and Sarayan Bot are locked in a fierce battle for 7th place. Paul Ocaster 09 is piloting the McLaren MP4/4, while Wayne Train 94 and Sarayan Bot are maneuvering the Arrows at 10B. It's anyone's game at this point. Dovdad has made a move up to 18p, successfully overtaking Vervanmaker and Romans. Amaljet and MD 162 are locked in a fierce battle with Twix 560 and Unaro Ekasuel for the 20th position. Amaljet and MD 162 are piloting an AGS JH23, while Twix 560 and Unaro Ekasuel are behind the wheel of a Lotus 100T. Twix 560 and Unaro Ekasuel have made moves, climbing to the 20th position, effectively overtaking Amaljet and MD 162. Paul Ocaster 09, Wayne Train 94, and Sarayan Bot are in a tight battle for 7th place. Paul Ocaster 09 is in a McLaren MP4/4, while Wayne Train 94 and Sarayan Bot are both driving an Arrows at 10B. R.A. Raphael and Twitch 5D have advanced to 4P, surpassing Lacroix 1980 and Dijon-Prenois. Meanwhile, Cedric and Irimir have moved up to 8P, overtaking One Serious Guy. In turn, One Serious Guy has now moved up to 9P, overtaking Wayne Train 94 and Sarayan Bot. Zago 22 and ST4NBZH are making a move, rapidly closing the gap by 5.1 seconds on Mark 0 Xi's and Gene 7. Gary Z is on the move, overtaking for cars to secure 18p. Meanwhile, Sabine 27 and Nigo are encountering difficulties, dropping back 10 positions to 22p. Raphael and Twitch 5D in the Lotus 100T are contesting for P with Lacroix 1980 and Nikambakken in the Benetton B188. Meanwhile, Fafamaker and Romans with the McLaren MP for /4 are locked in a battle for 16p against Amaljit and MD 162 with the AGS JH23. The track can be really slippery on cold tires, it's like driving on ice. Let's see if the drivers can warm them up and find some traction. Amaljit and MD 162 have advanced to 14p, passing Fafamaker and Romans. Fafamaker and Romans have moved up to 15p, overtaking Gary Z. Neo-Texan and Meyer are making significant progress, reducing the gap to Farah 023 and Amy by 3.0 seconds. Raphael and Twitch 5D are in a fierce battle for 4th place, with both driving a Lotus 100T. Meanwhile, Lacroix 1980 and Nikambakken are also contending for 4th place, both behind the wheel of a Benetton B188. Raphael and Twitch 5D in the Lotus 100T are fighting it out with Lacroix 1980 and Nikambakken in the Benetton B188 for 4th place. Meanwhile, Train 94 and Sarahinbot have made a significant advance to 19th position, overtaking Twix 560 and Unro Ekasur. Palocaster 09 has made a solid move, now situated at 21p after overtaking Twix 560 and Unro Ekasur. Raphael and Twitch 5D in the Lotus 100T are fiercely contesting for P with Lacroix 1980 and Nikambakken in the Benetton B188. This battle is heating up. Lacroix 1980 and Nikambakken have advanced to 4p, surpassing Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33. Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33 have progressed to 5p, overtaking Sidriq and Irimir. Sidriq and Irimir have moved up to 6p, overtaking One Serious Guy. Raphael and Twitch 5D are currently facing setbacks, dropping to 18th position. Meanwhile, Train 94 and Sarahinbot are making significant progress, reducing the gap by 30.8. Additionally, Sidriq and Irimir have advanced to 6th position after overtaking One Serious Guy. Sidriq, Irimir, and One Serious Guy are currently engaged in a tight battle for the 6th position. Sidriq is behind the wheel of a Lotus 100T, Irene is driving a Ferrari F1/87/88C, and one serious guy is also in a Ferrari F1/87/88C. Lacroix 1980 and Dijon-Prenois are making a move, reducing the gap to Neo-Texan and Meyer by 2.4 seconds. Cedric in the Lotus 100T, Irene and one serious guy from Team No Name Racing are locked in a fierce battle for 6th place. Keep an eye on this intense competition. Lacroix 1980 and Dijon-Prenois are making moves, closing the gap on Neo-Texan and Meyer by 2.0 seconds. I can't believe the Osler is leading. Anything can happen in racing, that's the beauty of it. Neo-Texan and Meyer are locked in a gripping battle for 3rd place, while Lacroix 1980 and Dijon-Prenois are also vying for the same position. Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33 are making a strong move, closing the gap by 5.5 seconds behind Lacroix 1980 and Dijon-Prenois. Train 94 and Sarayenbot have made a strong move, advancing to 18th position by overtaking Sabine 27 and Nico. Neo-Texan and Meyer are in a heated battle for 3rd place, with Lacroix 1980 and Dijon-Prenois also in the mix. Cedric and Irene have made a strong move, advancing to 5P by overtaking one serious guy. However, one serious guy quickly countered and has now moved up to 6P, overtaking Neo-Texan and Meyer. Zago 22 and ST4NBZH have advanced to 8th place, surpassing Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix. Duvdad has progressed to 11th place, overtaking Neo-Texan and Meyer. Amaljit and MD162 are gaining ground on Neo-Texan and Meyer, reducing the gap by 4.1 seconds. While the Benetton crew is really showing their skills out there. And Zago 22, racing is not just about speed, being the widest obstacle is also a skill. Keep it up, everyone. Zago22 and ST4NBZH are currently battling it out for 8th position, both driving McLaren MP for /4, while Hoped03 and Super Lacroix and Arrows at 10B are also in the mix. Hoped03 and Super Lacroix are fighting for 8th place, both in Arrows at 10B, while Zago22 and Street for NBZH are also battling it out, both in McLaren MP for /4. Lacroix 1980 and Newcombochum are making gains, reducing the gap to Ferrer 023 and Amy by 2.2 seconds. Lacroix 1980 and Newcombochum are catching up to Ferrer 023 and Amy, reducing the gap by 3.3 seconds. Meanwhile, Mark 0 Xies and ESG7 have advanced to 6th place, overtaking One Serious Guy. Neo-Texum and Meyer is now in 8P after overtaking 4 cars, while Amaljet and MD162 has moved up to 9P with the same number of overtakes. Dovdad has also made a significant move, securing 7P by passing Neo-Texum and Meyer. Gary Z is making some impressive moves, overtaking 4 cars to secure the 10th position. But it looks like One Serious Guy is not far behind, narrowing the gap by 2.8 seconds. Amy and Ferrer 023 are now leading the pack, surpassing Drin1 and MYST1 for 9. Lacroix 1980 and Newcombochum are making moves, closing in on Drin1 and MYST1 for 9, reducing the gap by 2.0 seconds. Noted. Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33 now at 3P. Cedric and Irene are up to 4P. Dovdad is closing in on Mark 0 Xies and is Gene7 by 3.9 seconds. Neo-Texum and Meyer are making some impressive moves, overtaking 4 cars to secure the 4th position. Lacroix 1980 and Newcombochum are also on the move, advancing to 5th place by overtaking Mark 0 Xies and is Gene7. One Serious Guy has advanced to 8th place, overtaking Gary Z. They are now in a tight battle for the 8th position. Hoped03 and Super Lacroix have made gains, moving up to 11th place after overtaking Amaljet and MD162. Gary Z is making moves, overtaking one serious guy from Team No Name Racing and moving up to 8th place. Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33 have made an impressive move, grabbing the 7th position from one serious guy. Speaking of one serious guy, they've managed to take over Cedric and Irimir, now sitting at 8th. On the other hand, Cedric and Irimir have overtaken Gary Z, securing the 9th spot. Neo Texum and Meyer have advanced to 3P, surpassing Lacroix 1980 and Nikambakum. Lacroix 1980 and Nikambakum are now at 4P, overtaking Mark Zero Xize and ESGN 7. Mark Zero Xize and ESGN 7 have moved up to 5P, passing Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33. Wayne 94 and Sarayan Bot have made some impressive progress, advancing to 17P by overtaking Gary Z. Gary Z is under intense pressure as Paulo Costa 09 is cutting the gap by 64.8. Paulo Costa 09 has advanced to 18P, overtaking Gary Z. Duff Dad, Cedric, and Irimir are locked in a fierce battle for the 8th position. Duff Dad is piloting the McLaren MP for /4 while Cedric and Irimir are maneuvering their Lotus 100T. One serious guy has made a bold move, advancing to 6P by overtaking Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33. The battle for 6P is heating up between one serious guy, Kamikaze 38, and Rapala 33, all showcasing their skills in the Ferrari F1/87/88C and Benetton B188 respectively. The race dynamics are changing rapidly as one serious guy overtakes Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33, moving up to the 6th position. One serious guy, Kamikaze 38, and Rapala 33 are locked in a tight battle for the 6th position. One serious guy is piloting the Ferrari F1/87/88C, while Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33 are both handling the Benetton B188. Sabine 27 and Nigo have made a strong move, advancing to 19P, surpassing Gary Z from Team No Name Racing. Meanwhile, Gary Z has also gained ground, moving up to 20P, overtaking Paulo Costa 09. Lacroix 1980 and Nikambakum have advanced to 3rd place, surpassing Neo Texum and Meyer. The No Name Racing team's one serious guy has surged to 5P, overtaking Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33. Meanwhile, Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33 have advanced to 6P, overtaking Neo Texum and Meyer. Hog03 and Super Lacroix make a strong move up to 9th, overtaking Neo Texan and Meyer. Meanwhile, Zago22 and ST4NBZH have also gained ground, moving up to 11th after overtaking Amaljet and MD162. Looks like Zago22 and ST4NBZH are in a heated battle with Amaljet and MD162 for that 11th spot. Sabine27 and Nigo are making moves as they overtake Gary Z and move up to 19th place. Palocaster09 is now just 2.7 seconds behind Gary Z and gaining ground. Train 94 and Sarayanbot have made a move, advancing to 16th place by overtaking RR Raphael and Twitch 5D. One Serious Guy, Kamikaze 38, and Rapala 33 are currently engaged in a tight battle for the 5th position. One Serious Guy is piloting a Ferrari F1/87/88C while Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33 are both behind the wheel of a Benetton B188. Sabine27 and Nigo are making a strong move, reducing the gap by 26.5 as they reel in RR Raphael and Twitch 5D. One Serious Guy, Kamikaze 38, and Rapala 33 are in a heated battle for the 5th position. One Serious Guy is in a Ferrari F1/87/88C, while Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33 are driving a Benetton B188. Keep an eye on this intense fight. Drin1 and MYST149 are making gains, closing in on Farah023 and Amy by 2.8 seconds. Meanwhile, Train 94 and Sarayanbot have advanced to 15p, overtaking Amaljet and MD162. Lacroix 1980 and Nikembakum are making gains, closing in on Drin1 and MYST149 by 2.3 seconds. RR Raphael and Twitch 5D have advanced to 16th place, overtaking Amaljet and MD162. The no-name racing car has now secured the 4th position, overtaking Mark 0 Xyz and Dijon 7. Meanwhile, a tight battle for 5th place is ongoing between Mark 0 Xyz and Dijon 7 in a Williams FW12 and Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33 in a Benetton B188. Further back, Dovdad in a McLaren MP for /4 is in a close fight with Cedric and Irene driving a Lotus 100T for 7th place. Sabine 27 and Nigo are making gains on Wayne Train 94 and Surahan Bot, closing the gap by 26.7. Dovdad has advanced to 7P, overtaking Cedric and Irene. Neo Texan and Meyer are catching up to Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix, narrowing the gap by 3.4. Dovdad has made a move, securing the 5th position by overtaking Mark 0 Xyz and Dijon 7. Meanwhile, Mark 0 Xyz and Dijon 7 have also gained ground, now in 6th place after overtaking Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33. Twix 560 and Unaro Ekasuel have made a significant move, now at 21P after overtaking Amaljet and MD 162. Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33 in the Benetton B188 are fiercely contesting the 7th position with Cedric and Irene in the Lotus 100T. It's a tight battle for that spot. One serious guy said, "Hey Amy, what position did I start in?" Hey there, one serious guy. You started in the amazing 20th position. How's your AI driver doing out there? Kamikaze 38 and Rapala 33 in the Benetton B188 are in a fierce battle with Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix in the Arrows a 10B for the 8th position. Neo Texan and Meyer have made significant gains, closing the gap by 2.2 seconds on Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix. Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix are under pressure as Neo Texan and Meyer close in, reducing the gap by 2.8 seconds. Neo Texan and Meyer have been making a move, reducing the gap to Hugged 03 and Super Lacroix by 2.3. Hugged 03 is putting the pressure on Super Lacroix as they compete for the 9th position, both driving in Arrows a 10B and Benetton B188 respectively. Lacroix in 1980 and Nukembakum are making moves, closing in on Drim 1 and NYST 1 for 9, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. Lacroix 1980 and Nukembakum are closing in on Drim 1 and NYST 1 for 9, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Palocaster 09 from Team Blue Star is making an impressive push, reducing the gap to Amaljet and MD 162 by a substantial 517.7 units. Junior 1N1 and NYST1 for 9 have made a strong move, advancing to 1P, surpassing Farah 023 and Amy. Lacroix 1980 and Nukenbakum are rapidly catching up to Farah 023 and Amy, reducing the gap by 9.0 seconds. Lacroix 1980 and Nukenbakum are rapidly closing in on Farah 023 and Amy, reducing the gap by 17.7. Meanwhile, Dufdad has surged to 4th place, overtaking Mark 0 Xies and Yasjeen 7. Siddiq and Irene have made a great move up to the 6th position, overtaking Kamikars 38 and Rapala 33. Meanwhile, Kamikars 38 and Rapala 33 swiftly moved up to 7th, overtaking Neo-Texum and Meyer. Neo-Texum and Meyer aren't far behind as they've now moved up to 8th, overtaking one serious guy from Team No Name Racing. Farah 023 and Amy have made significant progress, closing the gap by 5.1 seconds to Trin 1 and MYST1 for 9. Meanwhile, RRFIL and Twitch 5D have advanced to 11P, overtaking Zago 22 and ST4 NBZH. Lacroix 1980 and Nukenbakum have advanced to 2nd place, surpassing Drin 1 and MYST1 for 9. Dufdad is rapidly closing the gap on Drin 1 and MYST1 for 9 by 34.7. Fafamaker and Romans are in a tight battle for 14th place, both driving McLaren MP for cars. Meanwhile, Waynetrain 94 and Sarayanbot are also vying for position while behind the wheel of Arrow's A10B vehicles. Waynetrain 94 and Sarayanbot have made a significant move, advancing to 14th place by overtaking Fafamaker and Romans. Congrats to all the racers. Looks like we've got some excited winners in chat. Great race, everyone. Duff Dad, that was some impressive climbing up the ranks. Looks like your driver really kicked into gear there. Great job.